everyone. Welcome back to Wednesdays with Monster of the Week Eyes of the Fallen. We've been off for a couple weeks between me getting sick and some other. No, we've only been off 1 week. Just me getting sick. Okay. We're gonna dive right into our sponsors. So, of course, we like to thank dndbeyond.com. I know we may not use it tonight, but please be sure to join us on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays, where you can see us use it there. As well, we'd like to thank Lucky Dice Cafe. If you're looking for live games in the Huntsville, Alabama area, please be sure to check them out. I do believe there's still tickets in advance, so call ahead, book ahead, have your masks, and get ready for a fun D&D adventure. Of course, we do have a YouTube if you are ever looking to watch some of our past episodes or our past campaigns. Please be sure to check us out there. They are all organized and put into different folders. Folders, I think is the right word. And of course, we have a Patreon. If you'd like to support us and see us do more fun stuff, please be sure to check it out there. It is getting a bit of a rework, so check it out. That's all I can really say about that.
And where is Cool Cat? Yeah.
Why did I hear that?
I was just working on something, and it played back at like 1,000,000%. My bad.
Yeah, you look like it was an accident.
It just. Oh, what? I'm deaf now.
Where's Cool Cat?
There he is.
There he is. I was just like, do I have something playing on my screen that I don't know about? No, it's
that's
just
me.
Cody.
Just making gifs. Just making gifs like I do.
Cody's just shitposting as usual.
Yeah. It's good. That's Cody. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Last time we played, James had a very bad dream that ended up lining up with an event that happened that night to one of Morgan's friends. Lauren, who had been swimming at the night with their friend's Bones, had almost been drowned by something that was in the water that she couldn't necessarily see. Bones went missing, but then you guys found him outside of town, walking back in. You guys took some time at the pool. Last time we got to see the new suffocation mechanic that I found go into play. And Morgan almost drowned. But with the help of Jarnia and James, they were able to shut the little gateway and save their little their monstrous friend.
I mean, Ralph helped there too.
Ralph did help. He did slap down a net onto Jarnia's head.
Yeah.
So she was
Yes,
at least
he
caught.
did.
Yeah. Wherever you are, Ralph, right now. I'm here.
We're sending you love. We are missing 2 faces tonight, so just as a really quick reminder, I did post it in the announcement, but we will be having a bit of a shorter session. So, besides that, we're ready to go. I'm gonna
I just
say...
looked at the stream, and I see his art.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Oh. That's good art.
It's fantastic art.
It's really good.
I have questions.
He really does look like that actor. Who I forget.
Oh yes, we
It's all in the bone structure.
it's all in the
That's
structure.
it. Yeah, it's
we
cheeks.
have a new lovely addition to our overlay. Since Steve, who plays Ralph, had joined us a little late, there wasn't a chance for me to get his pog drawn, or his character drawn, and he has been nice enough to let me use the art for it that he actually made himself. So next week when we see him, hopefully we give him all the love right then and there.
Oh, that's very good. I just tuned into the stream for it.
A little bone man.
Yeah.
Made you guys go to the stream to look at it. I could have posted it for you guys, but I wasn't feeling it.
This
Makes
way
No,
was
this
better.
looks so much better.
Better reveal.
better reveal.
It's very good. The suspense was very good.
All right. I'm going to guess that after that big event, you guys may have maybe gone home to rest and stop yourselves from. Morgan definitely went back home to his apartment with Doll. I know, I believe, actually, it had been Ralph and Morgan, I believe, that had dropped Bones off. So Morgan gave you guys the address for where Bones lives. And he actually lives with Salem, who you guys have met before. She is the ghost that helped you with some translating.
Mm-hmm.
So besides that, what do you guys... oh, wait, sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, hold on 1 second. Alright, apologies for that. So, besides the information that you have, James, your eyes seeing the creature, sort of almost kind of split apart and go down separately for the drains. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys want to do?
Shopping.
Again?
Yep. Hey, you gotta prep. When you don't have superpowers, like the rest of everyone here, you gotta prep.
What are you getting? Some swim trunks?
A rebreather.
I assume a rebreather's probably out of the question. It's not like this town's living on this side of the ocean or something. But I was thinking some like life jackets. I assume there's a lake.
Some floaties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could find some floaties and some life jackets here.
Okay. Well then, Stuart would absolutely go looking for life jackets, and probably like a little booklet on how to do mouth to mouth.
Okay.
Should the need arise.
You can fit that little book into your first aid kit.
Oh,
really
perfect.
easily. So it's just like it basically you find it and it fits right in there in case you need it for another time after that.
Okay.
I will say, yeah, life jackets. There's actually like a camping store in this town where you can
Oh,
go.
sick.
So you can going to the camping store. Like, yes, they have everything that you could be looking for. There's like dog life jackets, human life jackets, floaty, those like inflatable little dinghies.
Okay. Probably just some life jackets. Also, I know it's really early, but just while
I
I'm
love
out
that
and
we
about.
just know. You just hold it up and we know.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, where are you oopsing? Would you be oopsing at the store? Would you
Probably at that camp, the camp supply store.
Okay.
You find a gun.
Yeah, like a Cabela's or something.
Academy.
All right, I gotta start remembering to leave the list of magical items, or not magical. They're not all magical. The list
Useful
of
items.
Useful
Some items.
Potentially useful.
Potentially.
Potentially. If I could say that word any worse.
Potentially.
All right. While you're looking through the life jackets, what you find actually is a small key.
A what? Sorry.
A small key.
Oh, okay.
It's got a little keychain on it with the numbers 2108.
Okay.
Don't look
Oops,
at me.
that's
That's
wrong
not the
here.
movie you're thinking of. That's 208. 1908. What the fuck's that movie?
It's a good
What
movie.
horror movie did you force me to watch that was a bunch of fucking room numbers?
It wasn't 1208. Was it 1208?
1408.
That's the one it was.
See?
Yeah.
I know
I'm
saying
sorry,
you,
this
like,
one has-
turned to the screen. It's 1208.
This has 1208
No,
on it.
2108.
2108. Okay.
2108. Sorry.
Is that the one where the room was evil?
Yeah.
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 It's a really good. One.
1408 was the one where the room was evil. I'm sorry. It was just
I didn't say
I
it was
heard it
haunted.
and
I
it
said it was an evil
sounded
fucking
right,
room.
and I was like, "You did not."
The The room is just a jerk. It just pushes vases over.
What Salem does on her free time.
Is there anything else on the key? Like-
Nope, just has a little tag that says 2108 on it.
Okay. Cool. Guess I'll keep this. Like
Great.
everything
Thanks,
else.
Otter. Now I gotta go listen.
I'm beginning to think I have a hoarding problem.
Maybe just a little.
You know, Stuart would pocket it and just leave
Mhm.
with all his stuff. You know, he'd get a life jacket. Probably like. I don't think he'd be able to afford one for everybody, if I'm honest. So let's see, who would probably need it the most?
Well, I will say, besides Morgan almost drowning, Ralph didn't get in the pool.
Ralph probably doesn't need it.
James didn't get into the pool.
Yeah.
Jernia was in the pool and had like an air bubble helmet on her head.
Yeah,
It's like
Jernia can do
just a
stuff.
straw.
And Cassie
It's a
wasn't
big
there.
air straw.
I'd probably get one for Cassie because she's kind of a normie like I am.
Highly specialized normie, but a normie.
Highly
Yeah.
specialized normie. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good title. That's Cassie's new title.
Honestly, it sounds a lot better than monster fucker, so I'll take it.
But it's less accurate. Really, she's a well-equipped normal.
Well,
But that only
equipped
covers part of her
normie.
personality.
Just partakes in monster fucking.
Just
happens
you know.
On the side.
That's just one part of me.
Oh, I hate that.
I love it.
um,
Now I just want to like, a track of Stuart trying to impersonate everybody else.
I still want a Patreon reward to be Stuart sings his favorite songs.
I'm ready when
Christmas
you
is
guys
coming.
are.
Maybe next week we'll have a little demo. Me looking at
Us staring at Cody. Who's just suddenly going to disappear off of camera and leave the Discord channel.
No, I'm ready. I'm good to sing. I love it. But yeah, I'd probably get like 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4 life jackets.
Yeah.
Just guessing on sizing, basically, kind of thing.
Yeah, probably. So definitely one for Cassie. Obviously one for myself.
Yep.
Ralph probably doesn't need it. Morgan probably needs one. And then James probably needs one. Crap, that's 5. Okay. Who do I like the least? We'll come back to it when I hand them out.
Oh. All right.
Quentin's already stressed.
You know what? It's about normal for Wednesday.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of my job
Yeah.
on this stream. Is just
Sorry,
stress the
before
hell
I
out of
forget,
you.
there was something else on that key, that ring.
Oh.
On the back of the 2108, there's a small like it's one of those like it's the paper fits into this little keychain, so it just says like people could write like garage on it, but this one says 2108.
Yeah.
The back of it just has a symbol on it that you don't recognize.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Cassie
Perfect.
has a proficiency in the Monster Mash. Thank you, Impartial Waffle. That's
That's very good.
You know what?
That's
It's
very
canon
good.
now.
me going back. So it's October again. We're gonna try. No, I'm kidding.
It's October. You guys all went to this dance and was shocked and awed at how proficient Cassie was at dancing the Monster Mash.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna throw it out there and say that's probably not what they mean by Monster Mash.
It's probably not what they mean, but that's what I'm taking it as, and that's what it's going as.
Okay.
No, there's another line in the song we should use that talks about a graveyard smash. That could kind of work too.
Oh my
That's also
god.
true. That's also very
That
true.
is.
That might be Jernia at some point.
I mean, technically, but also, I mean, Ansel.
Yeah?
That could you see my shirt?
I did. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. Don't beat me up.
Y'all. Oh gosh. Okay. So, yes, Stuart, you have found that key, and you have also acquired 5 life jackets.
Sick. Oh, I did get 5. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said 5.
Well, I was gonna need 5, but I figured I'd only be able to afford so many of them.
That's true.
They're kind of expensive, aren't they?
Let me.
Like
life
$10 bucks.
Oh, are they $10?
They're like $10 each.
Oh, then I got 2.
Life
jacket price. at
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Let's look that up.
If we're talking like winged floaties, yeah, okay, they're $10.
Yeah.
A life jacket, a good life jacket's gonna run you more than $10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Unless you
they're
go
like-
back to the pawn shop for it.
That's true.
And it's not necessarily a
Ooh, yeah,
good
no,
life jacket.
Life jackets you're looking at, and it looks like anywhere between $60 to $100, depending on what type of life jacket you get.
Fair enough.
So I got the cheapest ones I can find because I still need money for candy.
Which I will say, you can probably afford 3.
Uh-oh.
Unless Stuart
Okay.
has extra money
Can't
that I don't know about.
Kent's adults type 2 personal flotation device orange large flotation at Academy Sports is $7.49. That is the cheapest one I see.
Oh,
$7.49.
But it's one of the it's the 2 pieces of foam right here and one behind your head.
Oh, yeah,
it's
okay,
good.
so-
Or
It's
beats
a cheap
nothing.
piece, but they would stop you from sinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you want life jackets that like go around and like your full back, your full front, and that like zip up and clip in, or do you want just like the simplest, cheapest?
With a little.
oh, hey,
plastic
these
clip.
are the cheapest things I could
you know,
find. I'll
like a
get
noodle
5
that
of
you
these.
wrap around your neck.
I'll get 5 of the cheapy ones.
Noodles. Okay, you can then get.
Yeah,
5,
pool
yes.
noodles with some string on them.
They're a little better than that.
They are a little bit. That's just where my brain is going.
That's what they look like.
Otter asked if you could show that shirt again, Cody. On.
Oh, sure.
Sorry.
He wants you to flash him again.
You like what you see, Otter?
Oh no.
I love it.
Wait, he's walking.
Whenever we don't have people, we're just gonna turn this into like a variety hour.
Yeah. All right.
I can just show you all the dumb shit I buy.
Is it really? Okay. Sorry, somebody's telling me that my volume is low, but I am just going to do this. And hopefully, that works out a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
Clears a bell here.
I know it's clear as a bell for you guys, but on stream, my mic picks up differently.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, I guess it was a little soft. But we'll see if that... So that's a bit better. So basically, I just need my mic in my mouth. I got it.
Just deep throat that shit.
Closer,
I'm just
closer.
gonna-
Oh, too close, too close.
ASMR.
So you've got the life jackets. What's next?
Jesus Christ.
It's really good, actually.
That is actually fantastic.
It's good. It's kind of super clear like that, too. Now, please stop talking directly into my brain.
Stuart, this is your conscience.
I told you, don't come back!
Stuart, you need that mask.
Oh no.
I mean, do I? Do I?
Yes, Stuart, get the mask.
Okay.
Man, I'm so glad this is how this is starting.
Okay, yeah, moving on. All right. Sorry. That's done, that's over, that's good. Yes, you have found your life jackets.
Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to do, and then Stuart would probably just go home and pile them in his room and go to sleep. I assume it's late. Yeah.
Yep, you guys went later to the pool, so I'm gonna I'll say it was probably after dinner time. I guess we're looking around 6 I say dinner time like as if I actually have dinner at 5 p.m. You're probably looking at like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. give or take, depending on when you guys get back.
Okay,
10
perfect.
p.m. being the latest.
Yeah, bedtime, early night. Why not?
Early night, 2 friends almost
Yeah.
drowned. You know,
Yeah.
same old, same old.
It's exhausting.
Just a regular day.
Sure, the other day.
Yeah, for us. Yeah.
I'll go make sure I have put some magic into the thing.
Yep, into the big.
I've been
big old-
keeping up with it, but
Just reminding me that you are keeping up with it now. That's fine.
Yes.
That works. Cassie, I know you're back at the house. You had the day to yourself with Ansel, basically, to spend some time together. So Jernia is the one, and Ralph come back. Ralph, I don't know how you guys would look. Actually, Jernia probably looks a little waterlogged, but
just a little bit. She's like wringing out her robe as she just like does it real quick, just like I almost forgot today. And you see her put a hand out, like about 10 feet out from the mansion, and like this thing ripples around the house, and then it stops.
Well, now that's new.
I don't want that thing coming back. Preventative measure.
All right. Why are you so wet?
Well, you see, Morgan almost drowned.
The demon child almost drowned.
Yeah, it turns out he's not great at swimming.
How did the demon child almost drown?
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
Is it a horror movie? Well, I mean, that is a yes and no. That is not a shake my hand side to side.
So we went to the pool because we heard about a disappearance. We investigated the pool. It turns out there's a portal to the water dimension or something, and this weird tentacle thing came out and grabbed me and then grabbed Morgan. Invisible tentacle thing.
So you want me to believe that
Yes.
something Cthulhu-esque dragged you both under the water and attempted to drown the pair of you, however was only successful in semi-drowning Morgan.
Well, yeah. Me and James had to close the portal. And now she's still wringing out her like robe a little bit.
So now the portal is closed.
As far as I know,
All right.
the monster's still on the loose.
So there's a water monster entity of some kind or another loose in Smithsdale.
Yeah. That about sums it up. You
With
are now
the-
caught up.
With the way back sealed shut.
I mean, yeah, we just kill it, right?
Invisible water entity.
It's not totally invisible.
So
just
just
Hard to see.
sorta.
It's like, when you have something like when you have little gel thingies in the water, kind of see the displacement.
All right.
It's like that.
All right. God damn it.
You knew what this was.
No.
This group, you knew what this was. There's no normalcy for this.
I mean, you're right, but we did just finish dealing with the
It's
guy
been
who was trying to set us on fire.
It's been a few months.
Janya, it's been a month. One singular month.
Fair enough. Time's just.
All right. Okay.
Like, yeah, she does that like little gust of wind
Yeah.
hits.
Do we have any idea where this thing may have gone, or is it just gone?
It'll probably come back. It's probably going back to the pool.
All right. Well,
At some
that wasn't the answer that I wanted, but it's the answer I've got, so I guess we're just gonna go with it.
Do you have a blueprint of the school's plumbing?
No, why would I have that?
Because that's how it travels. Do you think it
You-
just got out of land and just like...
I mean, look, this is a supernatural entity. I don't put anything past any of them.
Well, it went through the drains.
Great. Okay. Well, get yourself dried off and warmed up before you catch this death of a cold.
Wait, I can just do this. And she just like warms herself up. Just like raises her body temperature.
You're not some sort of weird android, are you? Like,
I've had a lot on my mind. Saving Morgan, closing a portal, doing this thing. Haven't had chance to worry about this.
I mean, sure, that's not what I meant. Every time I turn around, you seem to just be pulling something out of your ass. That's something new that you can do. It's making it really hard to keep up with what you're capable of. Which is great for the people we're against, not so great for your allies.
Are you afraid I'm gonna set you on fire or something?
No, I just like knowing what I'm working with.
You're working with a spellcaster.
Okay. Most spellcasters within my purview, and I will admit there has not been many of them. But most spellcasters tend to focus on one area, and you, my dear, are handling more than one.
Just like
And do not
Avatar.
show off. You're just rubbing in your ability to cast magic in my face, and it's rude.
I'm not rubbing it. I can teach you. At least the ice stuff.
I'll think about it.
I'm just saying. I'm
I got
learning from the
some-
best.
You know what? That's fine. I just got some other things that I'm worrying about at the moment.
Of course, of course.
I don't think learning magic should really be at the top of my priority. So that being said, I will start finding out what I can about water entities. Go get yourself some rest after rescuing Morgan from the grips of death.
All right. So we just got a player boon.
Oh boy.
This one is for Jernia the Avatar. You can thank Otter for that. I will accept that, and I will let you know what that boon is once I come up one appropriate for you. Okay?
Okay.
But you have a player boon, so just remember that.
Woo! Just
All right.
Earth is
Noise-
next.
Noise freaks me out every time. All right. Sorry, continue, you guys. I apologize for the cutoff.
Oh no, she's like, okay. She like takes 2 steps in. She goes to where the couch where we had Stuart unconscious, just falls asleep.
Bedtime for Jernia.
She's had a
Oh.
day.
I guess I'm hitting the books.
All right. What are you hitting the books for?
Anything I can find out about water spirits and or water demons, I guess, is where I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't think looking at things about Cthulhu would probably be a good spot to start.
I mean, you probably could find some information. Otter telling me I can mute the alerts on my end for me. They are. We'll work on it later. Sorry. It's just a noise that I never expect. I'm just like, fuck. Alright. So says it's muted. You could find information on Cthulhu if you wanted to try.
No, I think I'm gonna start with water spirits and water demons, and then if I don't find anything there that matches what I was told, I will then move to looking up information about Cthulhu and pray to God it's not actually Cthulhu. Because if it is, I'm just gonna hightail it out of Smithdale because fuck that noise.
I'm pretty sure his reach is gonna be much farther than just Smithsdale. Just
Probably, but
The whole Tri-County area
the half of the world is
condemned
gone.
to madness.
You don't know how big my Cthulhu is.
Stuart's fine.
Stuart's just like,
I
I'm a
like
guardian
that.
angel for that.
I'm a guardian angel. Oh my god, could you imagine if his guardian angel was actually just Cthulhu?
It would explain some things.
It would explain a
it-
lot.
You're still talking about something with wings.
Quentin,
Me,
I don't
like-
see you writing down. There you are.
Just staring at me like, take notes. My sweater's falling apart. Sorry. Just fluff on the keyboard. Alright. Alright. You look up some information. I'm not going to make you roll for this because this area is really well kept. You're able to find a couple things on both water spirits and water demons. Notably, first of all, that there's not much of a difference between both. It really
Fair
just...
enough.
Oh. I was
Sorry.
like-
No, go ahead.
no, I got distracted because I saw a tag come up on Streamlabs. Yeah, true. Notably, what tends to happen is it really does depend on the person who's doing the research or who has come into contact with them, whether they want to say that it is a water demon or that it is a water spirit. Sometimes more of the water spirits that you come into contact with will be a lot nicer, while if you come into contact with water demons, they're a lot meaner and have more ill intentions. A lot of the things that you note mostly is that water spirits or demons are considered more of like lackeys of a sort. They do tend to, yes, live on their own, but if they're going to do something, they do something for others. And even looking up some of the other like elemental spirits and demons, they have a lot of the same thing, but there's a different I feel like the word I want is a specific word, but I don't think it matches on this mine.
I
Hierarchy?
believe the word you're looking for is hierarchy.
Yes, I was thinking patriarchy for some reason because that was the one that was in my word. But yes, hierarchy. I say muttering it because I can't pronounce it properly. But yes, there's different levels for each thing, and water is the lowest on the list, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question because I need to know how much you're pulling from something else that we've both watched extensively. Is there a chance that this is a soul that's left behind?
My brain trying to click on what you could be possibly fucking thinking about. That has, like, that I'm just sitting here like,
Supernatural.
oh, I'm not caught up in that. I've probably watched like 2 seasons of it. I'm behind.
You watch the first seasons. There is one fucking episode where somebody is drowned and they're drowning people through the water supply. Bathtubs, sinks, etc.
Do you know how long ago I watched Supernatural?
I know. And the only reason I'm thinking about it is because I recently started rewatching it.
I have no memory of that place, basically, is what I'm
That's okay.
So,
But yeah, is it
you don't
possible
know.
that it's a... I don't know. Okay.
There have been like people have thrown out the ideas that some elementals can be lost souls that take the form that of like between those, but you can't be 100% sure, and even then that is not a proven fact.
Okay, fair enough.
People have basically just been like, it could be a thing, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Well, it's the last thing. I found some information on it, but none of it's conclusive. I guess I'm going looking for information on Cthulhu. God damn it.
I
But
feel
is
like
he real in this setting?
that's another good question.
Mm-hmm.
There has been written information that people want to say that Cthulhu is real, but there's no proven instances of having dealings with it. So,
Fair
like,
enough.
even the hunters are like, we're literally humoring the fact that Cthulhu could be a thing, but is he actually a thing? If somebody has come into contact with him, they're either dead or don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Or can't talk about it. So it's just, you know.
Yep. Alright, well, that's it.
Cass is
I
like,
will-
well, I put in my 15 minutes of work. Time for bed.
The last thing I'm going to do before actually going to bed is send out a message to an old hunter that I know
Mhm.
and ask them if they know anything more
Okay.
than what I've been able to find on cursory research. And leave it at that. And then I'm going to go to bed with
Question.
my significant other before he has to leave.
What's the hunter's name?
I'm like sitting here and I'm like, really?
Really?
Everybody has to have a
Are
name.
are you expecting like Vinny or something? Is that what I'm looking at?
I really kind of hope it's not Vinny.
Ah, but come on, we're friends. We're just friends.
Hunter.
You send him like a cursory like inquiry and he just sends you back a cannoli.
I just,
And
feel
he
like she,
marries-
I just feel like she hesitated for saying Hunter, like she was about to say Old Flame, and then changed it to Hunter that she used to know. And then immediately started talking about needing to go,
Frankenstein's
for significant
monster
other.
is the old one.
No, sorry. His name is Rowan Flan.
Okay. Did you have that planned out, or did you just make that up now?
I had a couple names, but I hadn't decided on one yet. But no. Who are you hoping for?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm just
I'm just here
stirring
for the
shit up.
ride.
You're like, I've got a spoon and I gotta stir. Fuck. No,
Bet.
Rowan Flan. Maddie, I will send you that name so you have it.
For the record, I wouldn't have him except for the fact that the upgrade I took from last week was gain another ally. Perfect, thank you.
Okay, it was one of the names that I had planned on the list, Otter. I swear to God, I will throw something at you.
Do it.
Over the water, I will do it. Alright. Yes.
Just wait till tomorrow. Take it out on cost.
Oh no.
How to take my plans from, simple to, it's been an extra week, let's make them worse, to, 20 times worse. Got it. I know what I'm doing now. Alright. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck. Otter, you're ready.
He's definitely not ready.
Me hard staring like, no. Okay. Sorry, yes. Rowan Flan is the name that you send. You sent him what?
Perfect.
Text, email? Actually, no. You're not going to get him by text. You have to send an email.
Nope. I was gonna say it's more than likely an email because I actually write up like the description, what happened, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And then I just go to bed
All right.
next to my significant other because I know that he has to leave soon.
Yes. He actually, when you're coming to bed, he tells you that he's going to be leaving in the early morning. And that he will be sure to let you know the moment that he is able to come back.
She does ask that he wakes her up before he leaves. One last goodbye before he heads out.
Okay.
Picture Journey eating cereal and they'd like do a goodbye kiss and she's like, that's gay.
Gross!
Ew.
Ew! Screeching.
It's okay. Cassie just does one of these and then goes back to bed.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got recharge the shield, information find, life jackets, another player boon. What? A player boon for Cassie. One last graveyard smash for Cassie.
Amazing.
Oh,
Figured it out.
fantastic. Thank you.
I had to have been Otter.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I will come up with both of your boons in a little bit. I will accept that, and I will make sure to get them both to you soon. Because
No rush.
not me not writing a list. I feel like everybody who actually, I think Morgan's the only one that's used a boon so far. Because he almost drowned. Good for him. Okay.
To be fair, this is my first boon ever. So,
I don't know. Morgan got it and then used it instantly. Otter actually saved a man from drowning. Okay. James, before the night ends and the next day arises, was there anything you would like to do that night?
Shopping. Sort of.
All right. What are we shopping for?
He is going to look around, probably at hardware stores, and if that doesn't work, he may go to grocery stores and steal them.
Huh?
I'm throwing a picture of the Discord.
Okay.
Any of you that work in retail have probably seen these.
You mean
These like absorbent socks that they put down to soak up water when
Oh,
something's leaking.
absolutely.
Okay.
He is looking for a case of those. If he can go buy one at a hardware store, then he will do that. If he can't, then he's going to hit, Walmart's, Kroger's, anywhere that would have
Dude,
them.
Not those ugly orange ones at Walmart.
He doesn't care what they look like.
They're like this big. The box is like this big, and they don't even absorb all the way. I'm gonna go on a rant here. They say they absorb a can of soda, and they don't.
A can of
The
soda?
ones we used to have at work would pull up a gallon of water probably.
Wow.
Okay.
There were some big old long suckers though.
Actually, I know. I was like, absorbent socks. I was like staring at them, like I don't get it. But then I realized our basement floods sometimes, and it always floods from one side of the basement. And we have one that actually works really well, and I think it's a Walmart one. I don't know. It's bright orange.
It's like this. It's like this big.
Oh yeah, no, this one's like.
Oh no. See,
Like-
the ones we have are this big, and they come in like a strip that you can throw down all at once. But like you have to rip them apart and do like you're putting up sandbags or something.
That just feels complicated. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, these are just like big tube-shaped ones you throw down and you can wrap around however you need.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Anyway, he's looking for a case of those
Perfect.
since we're going to be finding a water monster,
I will say, at the hardwood store you can find a couple. At the camping, I'll say at the camping store you're able to find more along to the case, basically of getting them or of getting a case of them, kind of thing.
Okay.
So yes, you can definitely find a good chunk there. I don't know how much
Okay.
space would hold him. Trying to think. Like I've never come
the
into
one
contact
I'm-
with them in a case, like maybe 12. Would that be
I don't
12?
know. The ones at work we used to get them in big old boxes.
yeah, but
That's like-
that'll be warehouse stuff. You're not gonna get that
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
commercial.
Yeah. How much?
You might get probably a pack of 12. Probably might be the biggest one you get.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be-
Well, he'd get whatever he could.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say you have a good amount. I'm not gonna put a number on it, but like until I do, I'll go look to see like what kind of stuff can find. But yes, no, you can.
Well, this
definitely-
game isn't that specifically number oriented, so
Yeah. So yeah, no, you definitely do find a good chunk of them. And they're nice in stock, so because it's wintertime, and sometimes people get leaks in their house because of the snow. Talking from experience. All right. Is there anything else you would like
Is it
to
snow
do?
in Smithsdale?
Yes, there's snow in Smithsdale.
yeah, I think we just established that.
Yep, there is snow.
It's a
in
small
Smithsdale.
town, but somewhere in the godless north.
That makes me sad.
I know there's like three of us here who are Canadian, and then Jason's just like godless North, and we're just like, excuse me.
They outnumber us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, and
That's why we have to go. That's why we have to go to the
Canadians are
offensive.
gonna death.
It's fair.
we'll meet on the snow-covered ground and see who survives.
Sure in the hell ain't gonna be the Texans.
Hey,
If we
Texan.
meet halfway, we can all just have fun.
For the record, Deca,
True.
if you get an inch of snow, your entire state grinds to a halt.
I've been
well
there
aware.
for it, Deca.
I'm well aware.
It's kind of hilarious. Just, with what we deal with typically,
I've
it's
been up.
just funny.
I've been up to Pennsylvania when it snows like really, really bad.
It's fun, eh?
Yeah, without the A.
Okay. Listen, I can't control it. It's just a thing that happens,
Sometimes it just happens.
and not sometimes.
It's just a reflex.
It is.
For some of us.
Me and Cody looking at each other like, yep, yep.
Because let's remember, I'm more prone to using y'all. And I'm not even Southern.
Use
Yeah,
it
but
to
I've
lie.
never
It's
done a
fine.
typical Canadian thing most often anyways, so. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, so James, yes, you can find a good amount of those socks.
All right, keep those in the back of the truck.
Alright. Anything anybody else would like to do tonight, quote unquote?
Nope.
Alright. The next morning comes up. Cassie, you are woken by Ansel. It's fairly early in the morning. So early, in fact, that it's still dark out.
Yep. She
Nice.
knew, and she told him to do it anyway.
Yep. So he wakes you, and you guys are able to say your goodbyes. He basically just he wakes you, but he doesn't let you walk him to the door. He's like, just stay in bed. It's fine. You do not have to get out of bed. It's probably freezing, that kind of thing. So you are.
Yeah.
So you guys say your quick goodbyes, a quick smooch, and then he's on his way.
She does say to give her best to his dad, since his dad likes her.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, he says he'll pass that along. And then other than that, you're able to go back to sleep without an issue.
hell yeah.
Morning comes around. It's still kind of dark out. The snow is... Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening in Partial Waffle? And it's just a nice song. Thank you. It's still sort of a little dark out today. The snow is coming down a lot harder than it has the past couple weeks. But other than that, you guys are able to start your day. James, you can make your way to the mansion if you'd like. Stuart, you're not very far from the mansion, so you can make your way there.
I figured Stuart might wake up a little early
Okay.
and go down into the bookshop.
Yep.
And go into the back room
Okay.
and stare at that chest for a good solid 5 minutes.
Okay. The back room that you walk into is Quincy's room,
Yeah.
and that chest is at the end of his bed.
Is it locked?
From what you can tell, yes.
Because that's not creepy in the slightest.
I'm just
He's not there.
imagining.
I will say.
See, I was imagining Stuart standing there staring at this chest for 5 minutes while Quincy's still in bed and like.
Well, Quincy's not here, right?
No, Quincy's not
Yeah.
here. Quincy's like,
He's never here, so I just kind of assumed.
Cheernia going around the different rooms as she opens for the day, like, Stuart?
Yeah, sorry, just looking for my my bouncy
Yeah?
ball.
Do I believe him?
How good is Stuart at manipulating other people?
that's true. That's true.
Trying to manipulate.
I mean, it's Stuart. Like, it's pretty damn good at it.
I mean, but am I?
I mean, it's totally plausible that he's got a bouncy ball. I mean,
It's definitely in his character, which is why I said it.
you know,
Yeah.
ooh, I got
Yeah.
$1,000 in my pocket. Ooh, there's a 50-cent machine with little balls in them.
I want that red one with the green sparkles.
All right, now,
Nope.
a few minutes later, now I've got $800 left.
And then he just has all of the bouncy balls. That's good. Okay. I would say yes, it would be very in character for Stuart to have a bouncy ball. Whether or not maybe if it could get into Quincy's room or not, but how good is
In-
Stuart at selling
Yes.
it?
Better at telling the truth.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean,
You could. We
Yeah,
could do
isn't
a
there a
contested
roll?
roll if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
if you guys want to do like a contested charm roll,
yeah, bring it.
let's do it.
Am I rolling charm for this, or am I rolling like sharp to see if I like get it?
You even really have contested roles in this.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's
Usually,
no
it's whoever's doing something, and then the player characters generally, the player character basically has control over whether or not they actually choose to succeed. There's like a experience point that goes back and forth, so they have to get.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a manipulate someone roll. I just don't remember the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
It's charm.
It is charmed, yes.
Right.
So,
The mechanics within it. But it looks like he succeed. It makes success.
so basically, with Stuart using it on another hunter in this instance, if you you get to mark an experience if you do as they ask. So basically, it's whether you want to believe them or not.
Don't you want that succulent experience?
Chernia will look at Stuart and like squint her eyes and be like, just be careful, okay? This is Quincy's room. And
Yeah.
she'll go back to cleaning.
Yeah, no worries. Just, looking around. What do the hinges on this thing look like? Are they on
The
the
fucking
inside?
experience, you
There's
bastard.
yeah, there's no hinges.
Yeah, on the inside.
From what you can tell.
Is there any kind of points on this box that a good, screwdriver could just open?
You can see a seam that is a lid connecting the bottom.
Decker's in the other room.
No, Decca's here. Journey is in the other room.
Yeah. Sorry, did I say Decca?
You
Yeah.
did.
Whoops. Jenny's here. In the other room, I mean. Decca's here. Jenny's in. Oh, God. Mask, I'll be back for you. I'll come back for you, I promise. And I'll give a little kiss on the box and then run.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm dead. This is it. This is how I die.
Welcome to hell, Maddie.
Through Stuart shenanigans. I'm gonna die of laughter.
Oh man.
Which should surprise no one.
Welcome back.
Did I see him like run like the other way towards the mansion or something?
The Quincy's bedroom and the mansion door are right across from each other down that hallway
okay.
into the bookstore, which
Mhm.
normally you guys would keep the door shut down that hallway just because it does go back into rooms that people don't need to be in.
Mm.
But whether
He's gonna.
you have it open or not. Sorry.
Oh, he's gonna head to the mansion, go to the library, and just look for anything about magic locks.
For no reason at all.
No,
No reason.
and he will take it to the darkest corner and read it there.
All right. There are actually quite a few books on magical locks.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty organized in this library, which is really nice compared to like the bookstore. Some of these books are in other languages, sadly. But you can find at least 3 books, fairly small, thin books, that you can read up on magical locks. Between chest locks, door locks, mind locks, that kind of thing. There's a
Just as
lot
an
of
aside,
Sorry.
just as an aside, I think it's just kind of funny for me. I think like last night, on a whim, I ordered one of those how to pick locks set, and I didn't plan on any of this to happen. So
Mm-hmm.
fun. Well, he's gonna take probably the easiest looking book, whichever one has probably the biggest font.
The most
and,
pictures.
How to
probably,
pick
yeah,
locks for
pictures,
dummies?
too. Those books are tough. Have you seen those? They're huge. No. He's probably gonna find whatever looks the most simplest and go from there.
Okay.
It's like the Fallout special books.
Yeah.
It's a video game manual, but it's telling you how to undo locks.
He's back at the lock. He's like, "Where's button B?"
Lift the lock. It's got buttons on the back of it. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, you can find a book on magical locks. A lot of the information that it tells you is that there is a sort of it could be anywhere between like a specific magical like imprint depending on who locks it. So in the terms, Quincy's got a certain magical aura about him, and that aura can unlock the lock, kind of thing. But you know, Jarnia has put the mask in the chest, which means she can unlock it, so there could be the idea of having more than one imprints in one lock so that multiple people can unlock the lock. It could be something along the lines of, like, in the mentality of, like, a magical fingerprint, where it's just, like, it's literally just a thumbprint. It says magical, but, you know, it's just a fingerprint scanner at some point.
Stuart's gonna, he's gonna read all that. He's
Yep.
gonna put the book back. I don't know what any of that meant.
Well, you know, it's like what is the old adage? Magic is just science that hasn't been explained yet.
I don't know science either. I didn't understand most of the words in that book. This was a mistake. I will smash the box.
Oh, now I gotta think if there's gonna be a magical after effect that happens with that, with smashing the box.
Yes.
All right. I'll come back to that.
Yep.
Partial Waffle says they would watch Science with Stuart.
It would just be Stuart smashing things with a hammer and be like, wow, interesting.
Wow, different effect this time. The
He's just in a
watermelon is
rage room
definitely
breaking
harder.
stuff. And it goes in super slow motion.
The Hot Wheel car just exploded. Wow.
Oh goodness. Okay. Yep. Now I need to see Stuart in a we have a stretch, so you guys can go ahead and stretch.
Oh, I need that. Thank you.
I'm wearing the biggest, heaviest sweater that I could fucking.
I can't get up to stretch yet, but I will
Everybody's-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Honestly, that's a mood. Oh, jeez. Okay. Thank you for that.
My upper body is nice and limber now. Thank you.
But are you thirsty?
Oh my
I
god.
hope everybody's thirsty. Take a drink. Me sitting here like, take a sip, babes.
I no longer have water, so don't do that again.
This is a threat.
Come on, bonus points.
Me staring at my 82.6k.
Right?
How
You could just have us drinking for an hour.
Yeah, I could. Everybody get an alcoholic beverage. We're about to have a great time.
I'm looking right at my stuff right in front of me.
I have this. There's only like a shot left.
Jesus.
Oh.
I'll show you mine after after session. It's a little excessive.
We do have another hydrate, actually, but that's...
That just, for a second it just looked like one of those things, a lemon juice. I was gonna be like, Duncan, no!
It's great. It's grapefruit flavored soda.
Oh, that was nice.
I thought it was a lemon juice thing as well.
Right? It looked like the thing.
With Stuart, with Cody calling it out, I had a full mouth of water. Whew. I'm tearing up a little bit.
So that was almost all over the computer. Stream was almost over.
End of stream. See ya, everybody.
There's like drops. Yeah. Woo. Hey, at least it was water, right? I'll take that over everything else.
Throw some rice on your keyboard. It's fine.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. All right. So we've come to the terms that Stuart's gonna smash, basically.
At some point.
Is that right? You just gotta find the big enough weapon to do it, Stuart.
Or a small enough weapon that hits many times.
He just has a screwdriver and he's just stabbing it.
Well, I've got my tool belt and stuff. I got my hammer.
That's true. That's true. You do have your little like Stuart the Builder instead of Bob the Builder.
Thanks.
Tink, tink, tink.
They're actual tools, not plastic things you find at like Toys for Tots or some
That's
shit.
we just need to get you a hard hat.
I mean, that could be Stuart's job from here on out. It's just
That's
handyman.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I was really not sure. I know there was the whole. Anyways, yeah. Who cares?
Anyway, all right. Okay. Jernia, you said you were opening up the shop for the day.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
At least until it was Doll, right?
Yeah.
Doll.
Doll's turn to take over. Doll
Hold
is he shows up at a good time and he's able to take over for you whenever you're ready to head off. James, what are you doing this morning?
Plotting a heist.
That's true.
Continue it. Basically, every morning James gets up and he scries on that object he needs to steal.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what kind of magical defenses they've got up. He can do this with some impunity because he knows he can't be detected while he's doing this.
Yep.
So he's going in and trying to use his enhanced senses, whatever you call it, the
That's
sight.
Empire.
The site. Yeah.
To see if I can pick out magical auras, figure out what kind of protections they've got.
So basically,
Could somebody that goes insubstantial go in and just grab the thing for me, that kind of thing.
yeah. So from what you can tell, for the kind of cases that they're in, basically, it's along the reminder of the Cryptodora. The Cryptodora had that sealed case that was downstairs, so it's got that same sort of effect where you can, except it was a little different because you could tell there were magical items in it, but this sealed it in. These have some sort of effect that actually sort of blocks the magic. So, most of the items that you're looking at, they just look like a scepter in a case, or a necklace in a case, an axe in a case, that kind of thing. But when the cases are open, you can see the full force of the magic.
So more than likely, somebody trying to scry for one of these objects wouldn't actually find it.
Especially,
James had the advantage of being told basically where it was.
yeah, and you had a piece of the necklace as well.
That's right.
So it was easier to find because you had the missing piece for it, but it's basically just a little spot in a case.
Yeah.
And now that you do know it, every time that you scry for it, even though that the magic is blocked, you can still get to it based off of just knowing the area and doing it quite a few times now. And even then, you can tell that the men in there are magical. Your best guess is they are along the lines of, monstrous. And through scrying, the best you could guess is they are, you want to say minotaurs? From the looks of them. Even though most of the time they are in human forms underneath. They've got, those... They look like Men in Black, basically. They've got, the suits and the glasses.
But it's like they've got a glamour on them.
But there is a sort of glamour on them.
Okay.
There have been people in and out at random times. Either, from what you can tell, a sort of buying and selling kind of idea. Not a lot of selling, a lot of buying, yes. There has been maybe one or two items that have left. But other than that, you can tell that the security detail is only 4 people, 3 men, 1 woman. Normally,
So 3 Minotaurs and a Womantar.
Yeah, a woman-tar.
Gotcha.
They it's 2 per day basically. Or no, actually, sorry, it's more of a day and a night shift. So there is like a couple hours in the morning where one of them is there, and then there is a certain time where both of them meet up, and then it's kind of a small amount of time in the afternoon where it's just one of them again, and then at overnight there's 2 of them on hand at all times.
Okay, jots all that down.
Scrying around the house, you do know that there is a family that lives upstairs above this sort of underground area. The children are in school. From what you can tell, the children have a sort of aura around them. The father is definitely some form of monstrous. The wife is human. The wife seems to leave for work. The husband is there most of the day. Sometimes he'll leave early in the morning, but he always comes back, and then the children do have school that they go to.
Okay.
Other than that, the only thing you would be able to guess that is on the house and underground is probably some form of security system. Just a simple house security system.
Ralph will take care of that, I'm sure.
And then you can tell in the underground basement that there are cameras. And there is a small, besides a small room, basically, where the guards and the security can go to check checking cameras. There's like a small room where like there would be medical supplies, weapons, a bathroom is also there, that kind of thing. There's no rooms for them to stay on site, so they definitely leave when it is not their shift.
James realizes this morning is the morning James realizes he's coming at this the wrong way. And he's going to begin researching, in game terms, what would be big magic.
Okay.
Try to see if he can come up with a ritual that would pull, the little piece of the amulet I've got, something that would pull the rest of the amulet to its missing piece.
Okay.
You
Might have to get Jarnia's help or some other
I was
folks
gonna
involved.
say, you literally have a spellcaster right here.
Yep.
Well, big magic tends to take, more people or weird
Yeah.
ingredients,
So,
But he's going to begin working on something like that.
Okay. So
He does not like the idea of fighting Minotaurs.
Yep. I will say, it's good to do research in it because it probably will take some time to do. Just because you will also have to find a way around the case, because the case will block it. So the case would have to be open at the time that you do the cast. I won't say, if you have enough people, it won't take long to cast, but you definitely need, other people that can do this, at least with some sort of, either magical ability in mind, like, Jarnia, or, I will say, people that are, like, monstrous in nature, along the ideas of that. So, not just human, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, everybody in the party except for Cassie and Stuart can help you with this.
Stuart can help with everything.
Yep.
He's a handyman.
Yes, he is.
Oh, I've got an idea for how Stuart can help.
Oh no.
Now I'm
excited. I
afraid.
like that confidence. It really does make me feel like Stuart's going to live through the whole ordeal.
We can probably find something for Cassie to do too.
Well, I mean, you're talking about doing a heist, and now I'm just like, I have ideas for the heist, and you have somebody who's very good at talking their way in and out of things, which makes for a very damn good distraction.
But yes, I will.
I better jot down all James's ideas before I forget them by next week.
Yep. And even then, it'll be some time before we come back from this heist.
Yep.
All right. So yes, I will say it will probably take. You'll have to spend a lot of time doing research, and you'll need quite a bit of people. I'm going to say 5 or 6 people actually.
Whew.
You know, if looking across your group, you have at least 4. So there's at least that.
No, and there's always the chick that actually wants the amulet. She was something weird.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bones, or any of them.
You do have a lot more ties within the monstrous or like Caster knowing now. So
Shoot, we get one of the dolls to help. We got options.
Yep, you do have quite a bit of options. You don't need any sort of weird like ingredient or supply. While doing the research, there is a certain like you find out that you'll have to have people in certain spots, like in a circle. You'll have to draw something up on the floor, that kind of thing. So, other than that, using chalk, having candles, some other things here and there, you'll be able to figure out.
After the shift changes out with Doll, Journey goes back to the mansion and just kind of like practices her form for the other magics that she's not great at, even though she's like doing like showy cantrips.
Okay.
It's just like it's mostly channeled through the sword, just like cool. Then like this chainsaw comes out of wind. Cool. She just does that for a while until someone like sees her doing it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
What she needs to be doing is practicing warm breezes and cold breezes so she can save on AC cost.
Who needs central
Come
air
on,
when you can
practical
create your
magic.
own?
Practical magic.
Never pay a heat
Who needs
bill
central
again.
air when you can create your own?
Yep, that is very true.
I'd pay Journey to stand outside my window and just cool air. Yeah. It's okay, Journey. You don't need to make the AC noises either.
Just the cold breeze.
I like to make the noises,
I ain't paying you for noises. I'm paying you for cold.
and you're getting cold. This is a bonus.
Yo, this is just a freebie. If you get it for free, you can't complain, Stuart.
It's true.
All right. All right. But yes, is there anything else you were looking for specifically when it comes to the heist?
Dun, 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 dun.
The people that sell him objects, I want to find out how they're contacting him.
Okay.
If they're calling him.
That type of thing. Okay. Every once in a while, especially when you're scrying and you're seeing people down there, you can see him take a phone call every once in a while. You can see that he has 2 different phones. One you're guessing for like work, and then another that would be just like house life, family things. But
Personal phone, business phone. Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
So from what you could guess, calling might be the best bet. You're not too sure beforehand how they get involved. One of the people that come in that you've actually seen quite a few times, that you can tell they're magical in nature, but you can't tell like what specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Because they feel like Jarnia, but they're not like Jarnia, basically, is the feeling that I'm going for. They come in every once in a while. You can tell that they talk for quite a bit. They hand the husband a card, and then he hands it back after a nod. So you're guessing there's a sort of middleman in effect here.
Gonna need to find that phone number. Well, that'll be his long term. That'll be a long term project for him.
All right. Do you guys come together at some point during the day at the mansion?
It's probably a period of time in where we're all happen to be at the mansion at the same time.
Yeah.
I might need to go. James might need to go consult their library or something.
Mm.
Hey, where's Ansel? Where's my dude?
He had to go see his father.
Oh, when's he coming back? Like this weekend or something?
I don't know.
Excuse me?
I said I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
That's what I mean, Stuart. I don't know. We don't know how long he's gonna be gone.
It's kind of rude of him to leave and not say goodbye to his best bud.
Kieran is just like, read the room, Stuart, read the room.
No, I will not leave the room.
No, I said
I'm
read
mad.
the room.
Read, R-E-A-D.
Oh, sorry. No, I will not read the room. I was reading a book earlier and I hated every second of it.
He left early. It's nothing against you, Stuart.
He got his phone?
Yeah, but I doubt he's gonna answer it.
Stuart's already texted. He's texting him and be like, hey, bud. So I hear you leave without me.
Flight to Europe is like 16 hours, right?
Flight on a plane, but it's like flight by bat the same? Or
They don't fly as fast, but you don't have to go through.
Q, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Q.
No.
Sorry, that's my fault. I was expecting a fight, so I was like, I'm gonna mute myself before I laugh too hard. Sorry. You get a text back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a small text. Basically, it's just like, sorry, something came up with my family. I left very early in the morning. I apologize for not saying goodbye.
Apology accepted. Much love to your family. XOXO.
You know what's sad is I can almost picture Ansel's mom liking Stuart a hell of a lot more than she likes Cassie, because she doesn't like Cassie at all.
I'm a dirty mortal.
Yeah.
I feel like she would just ignore the fact that you're a dirty mortal because you're Stuart,
Maybe.
and people can't help but like you.
Can definitely force the like, depending.
No, she would take Stuart and he would become her purse mortal. She's just carrying a big purse, Stuart's head sticking out. Hey, where we going?
I'm very uncomfortable.
Like Paris Hilton with the Chihuahua.
Oh goodness.
Hey, once you done eating that, dude, can we get like some McDonald's?
Buy some chicken nuggets every time.
Oh my god.
She's sitting there, baby, talking about who wants his chicken nuggies. You know, it'd be great.
I want my chicken nuggets.
Oh, I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Perfect.
Right.
All right. You get like a very it's definitely Ansel texting, like the way he texts, and it's just like thanks XO, and that's about it.
That's my butt. Stuart's not even mad. Just a little upset that he left without saying goodbye. Just gonna hang out with Ori more.
Oh no.
Morgan not here to.
You know what? You know what? Cassie's going to encourage that.
Yeah, you should call him more. Yeah, Ori seems like the good one in this.
Or you could take your clothes shopping.
Ooh!
You know what?
What a
Stuart?
novel idea!
I very sorry. I very much think you should spend more time with Ori. just to fill the gap now that Ansel's gone. You can't be out without a best friend, you know? I think Ori would be a fantastic addition.
Cassie, Ori's not gonna fill any gaps. Okay?
Ansel's my one. Ansel's my only.
No one could replace my bud Ansel.
I didn't say replace, I said addition.
Okay, well you ever need someone to hang out with? Because you're just so dreadfully alone now in the world. Just come hang out with me and like Ori? Or go see my brother? I know what it's like. Don't you worry. You go hang out with everybody.
Stuart, I feel like I need to point out that I am not a loner. As you seem to be so insinuating.
I didn't call you a loner. Just, hey, you know, Ansel's not around, so you gotta spend time with someone else a bit more.
Yeah, Journey is here, and you cut to
Journey is
Journey
here?
using her sword as a Zippo lighter.
You guys could be, like, sloshed all the time now?
We were sloshed that one time because of Ansel.
Yeah, and now he's gone, so he's gonna stop you from getting extra sloshed. Double XL slosh.
God.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'd want to see Cassie double XL sloshed. I think that would be bad.
Ralph's not here for Journey to like love on while she's drunk.
We'll save it for the next time we play these guys.
Mhm.
We'll save it for the new year.
Hell yeah.
First thing Cassie and Jarnia do is just get triple XL sloshed.
Jesus. Quentin's just like,
Making notes.
I do have quite a bit of paper.
wakes up next to Monster. Oh no.
Got just like cards and stuff. You know. I mean, those cards have nothing to do with Monster of the Week. That has to do with Phasmophobia. But, you know, it's just to get the point across. Wakes up next to Mothman in the Cryptodora. I love that. Mothman's
It's like
a relationship, though.
It's like a game of Clue.
It's not even the Mothman.
Washed
it's just...
up like a celebrity.
It's just someone in a fursuit shaped like Mothman.
Yeah. It's just a Mothman onesie idea, but it's like a very old onesie.
Hey,
I want a
I'm pretty
Mothman
big
onesie.
in West Virginia. Everyone knows me there.
Ooh.
You almost killed.
See, I watch Q almost spew, and then I turn over to the Twitch so I can watch it again. A few seconds later.
We almost witnessed a murder on Twitch.tv.
God. Okay. Perfect. I don't even know where we were. Like, I forget where we're at right now.
Hey, you ever
They
want
were
to
ar- they were
Mothman
arguing.
Chronicles? Give me a call.
Yeah, y'all were having a very wholesome conversation. Are you done with that now?
Yeah, I am sorry. It just came to mind. I had to...
Ugh. Whew. All right. Do we all arrive at the mansion at some point? That's my question. I know Stuart
Yeah.
showed up just to fucking be a shit disturber. Do you have a spoon
Yeah, no, we're all
on
together.
your fucking like tool belt?
No, it's a whisk stuck to a drill.
Extra force in that stirring motion. Okay. I can imagine him making cake with that because he's like, it just goes faster.
Well, it's just like a stand mixer.
Yeah.
Or a hand mixer. It's the same thing.
I love it. All right. Jernia, you get to walk in from the tea and leaf to see Stuart and Cassie talking. I'm not gonna say it's a whispered conversation.
It's absolutely not a whispered conversation. Y'all? Are y'all good?
Yeah, I'm great. Poor Cassie here needs some love.
Okay. Goes to the back.
Stuart cast a little hug and cough to get him blasted.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit for me. What did you say
Oh,
there?
I'm sorry. Stuart's gonna walk up
It's okay, Cassie.
and then just walk to the kitchen and grab a drink.
Cassie, like, I could have kicked him. I could have just kicked
Just
him.
punt him. Just punt him.
Stuart, before you go.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, and I want to preface this with, I don't actually think this is what's happening, but I want to be sure.
Oh,
I want verbal confirmation. You're not trying to take Ansel away from me, are you?
Can that be when James shows up? Just to walk in and room.
If you'd like to, yeah. Just like, oh,
For the record, I want you guys to know that this conversation has been coming for like
several
since
sessions.
we introduced Ansel as an NPC.
It's true. I kind of just jumped at that, didn't I?
Yeah?
What?
You're not trying to break me and Ansel up so that you can be with him, are you?
No. I ain't even gay.
Stuart, I don't judge people based on their preferences, for the record. And two, I don't try to assume what anybody is or is not.
Okay, just saying. I'm not after that sweet, sweet vampire Tushy.
Yeah, see, but then you
And then
say
he's gonna
things
walk out of the
like
room
that, and...
God.
Cackling.
James is going to very quietly shut the door as not to be noticed and inch out of the room.
Stands perfectly still. You can't see me.
You heard that entire thing, didn't you?
Nope.
James, has anybody ever told you you're a terrible liar?
It may have come up before.
Yeah, you're a terrible liar.
I don't want to make anything any more awkward. But Stuart said he wasn't gay. That doesn't mean he's not bi.
If that was your attempt at comforting me, it has fallen flat.
There are things that I do worse than lie.
You know, sometimes what I want to hear is to tell me that everything is gonna be okay. Even if you're lying.
Oh, okay. I've looked in his head. He's completely uninterested in Ansel as anything but a buddy. I gotta
You
go.
know what? That actually does make me feel a lot better. Thank you.
You're
Everything's
welcome.
gonna be okay. Just from the other room.
God have mercy on her.
I am gonna go make cookies.
Need help?
Nope, stay out of my damn kitchen.
It's not your
Stuart.
kitchen.
It's the mansion. She has taken up residence. That is her kitchen. But she just wants to be alone and bake, because
Yeah.
baking is therapeutic.
Yes, it
You're
is.
going right where Stuart.
I was about to say she walks right in where Stuart's getting his drink.
Oh, hey! Still wondering if I'm stealing your guy?
I'm not gonna dignify that with an answer.
The answer's no if you really want to know.
Well, I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah,
Like I said, I didn't think it actually was, but I needed the verbal confirmation.
he's too tall for me. Ha!
If you say so. But then again, he's the perfect hat for me, so.
You making me cookies or?
I'm making the mansion cookies, but yeah. I'll make a special dozen just for you.
Sick! I'm gonna go watch TV. Oh, I bought life jackets for everybody. Just pass that around.
Wait, does nobody in this group know how to swim?
I mean, it's bonus floaty. Extra
And-
float.
I mean, alright, fair. I ain't gonna argue. Y'all were the ones in the swimming pool, so you know a little bit more about this than I do at the moment.
Yeah, water.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not getting baited into that argument. Go enjoy your TV show.
Yeah,
You'll
thank you.
smell the cookies soon enough.
Yeah. I wish Tallboy was still here. That dude was fun to watch TV with.
I'm sure you could probably go find Ralph somewhere. Educate him on some of your movie favorites.
Ooh.
Run off. A little
Hear the
ratty.
steps going up the step and a door slam open. All right. Cassie's cooking. Baking.
Cassie's
not Ralph.
stress baking.
Love that for her. Stuart is watching some sweet shows with Ralph. What are Jernia and James gonna be up to?
James would bring up his ideal to Jarnia about the spell to basically summon the amulet to its missing piece.
What is that amulet?
I was about to say, I mean, I guess now's the question. Have you brought up this specific task to
No,
the
you
group?
haven't.
No, I don't think I have.
Secret this whole time.
Amulet? Oh, what?
Now, some of us had met this woman before, though, right?
Yes. So Jernia, so Morgan has met Odette. Jernia
Has met Odette.
has like partially met Odette because she was there for that meeting.
All right. So Quincy got me and Odette in contact with each other.
Uh-huh.
There is an amulet Odette needs to protect herself from the council, or more hide herself from the council, I think. Apparently, they don't just take resignations.
Should you be saying, like, that out loud? Is it...
Well, the council has an actual name. The council is what you can actually say without drawing their attention.
Ha.
If you
Gotcha.
say the entire name of the thing, I think that's when.
Journey was about to be like, no.
So anyway, it's locked up under this guy's house. He's some kind of he's got some like minotaurs watching this stuff. So rather than break in, it'll be easier just to teleport it to us.
Sound logic. What's
Now
the...
it's in a case that blocks out magic, so we'll have to wait till the case is open. I've
Have
got
you-
some plan on how to make that happen.
Okay, so, couple things. Just a couple. Just in case you've thought about it, have you considered talking to the person? Like, it doesn't have to be you. It can be Ralph, or it can be Stuart, or it can be Cassie.
Well, most of us, I'm probably going to need most everybody's help with the ritual, other than Cassie and Stuart. But well, my plan to get the case open was to have Stuart call him and offer
Okay.
him the amulet for sale.
The other third.
No, the amulet. Try to make the guy think he might have a counterfeit, make him go down and check.
Aha.
We would be scrying for the moment when he opens the case, and then we perform the ritual. The ritual should not take that long. It's just a matter of having everybody ready when the moment
You've-
comes.
You've scryed more than me. You maybe you know this more than me. Is scrying just like a point in time and you can control that point in time? Is it like is it
If you do it well
Uh,
enough, yes. Sometimes if
sure.
you foul up, it can slide a little one or the other.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm thinking. If you scry and you look at if you like say it's something in the future, and we try the ritual and it doesn't work, and then what?
Oh, we'd have to try it again. I mean,
Big Matt,
no plan is guaranteed, you know.
you remember how we felt after doing the portal? That was exhausting. I mean, me more so because I was actually in there, but it was exhausting.
Look, this is just the rough plan that I came up with this morning while I
Sure.
was, spying on the place.
Sure. Putting our best foot forward has worked with us so far. I think we should just continue to do that. And just go up front with Stuart, or more Cassie than Stuart. And just go and say, hey, how's it going? Do you have any magical artifacts for sale?
Question for the keeper. You said this guy was mostly buying things,
Yes.
but occasionally selling one.
Yeah.
Did it sound like large amounts of money changing hands?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're in the tax bracket to even get his attention.
So there was
He
two
doesn't have to know that.
instances where you saw a sell. One, he exchanged actually an item for an item, and the other one was a sell for cash, which was a large sum of money.
We could swap him the mask.
Huh?
I mean, he doesn't need to know how rich we are,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
It's a con, my man.
if we're going to con him, I don't know that I want him coming into actual contact with us.
What's he gonna do?
Kill us? He has minotaurs at his beck and call.
Oh,
I mean, we could always just be
those
like,
things
hey,
are real?
we're asking about an amulet. Does it have this on the back of it?
Is
I didn't know
Stuart
Minotaurs
joining
were
this
real.
conversation now?
Oh, I'm just saying it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Just totally
Well,
out
if
loud.
he ran up against Ralph, he could easily pass this conversation running back down.
It's true.
We're just talking, all of a sudden Stuart's just there.
No, I'm watching
Mhm.
TV.
I heard con.
I heard the world. Oh,
Well, that means him and
I
Ralph are
heard
probably
the
just down
word
there.
steal.
They're both going downstairs. The word still comes out. They both just stop mid-step and rotate around on their one foot and walk back up.
Like meerkats. I think. I don't know. Because that kind of magic is it's gonna be a daily thing. And she'll risk pocket her thing. What if we tried item for an item and then I can just do it again?
So give him an item that you can summon back to yourself.
Oh no, it would never leave my hands. I would just say we have an item that we could potentially exchange. Get the item, where it needs to be, and whoop.
Yeah, but we'd have to be doing this. We would need to be doing the ritual to call it.
That's
On the other
true.
hand, we have that mask we don't even want to use. We could swap that to him.
I really don't want to put that mask out in the world.
He doesn't seem to let much of his stuff out, and he doesn't seem to really use it. It's like he just kind of hoards it.
Yeah, but then
It might be a safer place. It might be a safer place to put it than Quincy's footlocker. I mean, obviously, nobody here would try to break into Quincy's and get it, but
Yeah, I'd have to shoot them.
this place is like super secure, so it might even be a safer place for it.
Well, the thing is, I don't want a shitty 2-bit thief trying to pull a heist, just like we're trying to do.
Well, I'm not opposed to swapping for it.
I'm not opposed to it either. I just that pull on that is maddening.
I really don't see why y'all are so impressed with the mask. Me and Morgan can both do what it lets people do. You don't see me going around mind controlling people all the time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know how to use that power. Other people who are more less magically inclined than we are just gonna like, haha, I can do magic now.
Yeah, I don't think this guy will fall into that category. There's something hinky about him.
No, but other people who may try to steal the thing will. That is my
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Is I think it'd be harder to steal from there than it would be to steal from us.
We're literally about to steal from them.
You were just trying to talk me out of that. Why did I bring Johnny into this? I should have started off talking to Ralph and Stewart. Hey boys, we need to steal something. Yeah,
We're in. You son of a bitch, we're in.
All I'm saying is we just make sure our options are out there. I also... I don't know. I think we can just make sure our options are properly weighed when everyone's here.
yeah, we can bring it up with the whole group and hash it out.
That's
We
the best thing.
got a couple of different ideas.
Yeah. Just make sure everyone's here instead of just like, yeah, let's go fucking steal something.
Get ready to go guns a-blazing.
Well, we'll call that Plan C at the moment.
I'll write that down. I'll make sure you guys remember. Plan C.
Guns blazing.
Yep, we killed him. We go in, we kill him. We kill them all.
Just
Not just the Manitors, but also the Womanitors, the Childitors.
The child of Taurus. Oh.
I think I've had a little too much sugar today.
Alright. Is there anything else besides stress baking, movie watching, heist planning that you guys would like to do?
just show me the ritual, and we'll go from there.
Okay, James started showing. As far as other stuff, though, James is worried about the creature, but until it shows up and drowns somebody, we don't really know where to look for it.
That's true.
He's still
Yes.
weirded out that a pool had a drain that it could get through. You think the pool drains would be closed because the pool wasn't empty.
Maybe it's still in the pool.
Just
Of course, they do have the overflows. That might have been what it actually was.
No, it was in the under.
I'm not good on, like, the structure of a pool.
Maybe it just ripped open.
Yeah.
Drain.
The pool drained, and I forgot to mention it. Cassie, you found information that you had gotten the night before. Was there anything you wanted to bring up while you had that information?
I'd at least mention that I found out about water demons versus water spirits.
That's the difference.
I thought they were the same thing.
It depends. If they're benevolent, they tend to be called spirits. If they're assholes, they tend to be called demons.
That's everything in modern literature.
I know.
So yeah, pretty much.
Does it check out actually? We have
From what I've been able to glean, there's the hierarchy within the whole thing. That basically just results in a tier, like a hierarchy of elements, and the water spirits at the very bottom. That's what I was able to find. I've reached out to an old contact. He might have more.
interesting.
Waiting to hear from him.
Makes sense.
What was this about planning a heist?
Huh?
Oh yeah, we're planning to steal something. Well, we might steal it. We might swap out for it. Yeah.
We really need to sound for some of these laws.
And
I can
What
blank on the woman's name. Something with an O.
Odette.
Odette, thank you.
So dead.
what exactly are you guys attempting to steal?
Odette needs a. Have you met Odette?
I have not.
Have you heard one of us mention Odette?
Yes.
Probably.
All right. Nice lady. She's trying to get away from the council. They don't accept resignation. She needs this amulet to help hide her from
Of course.
some rich dude the next town over, not Townsville, the other town over. Collects magic items in his basement. Has them guarded by minotaurs.
Town City.
Citiesville.
Okay.
I have a small piece of the amulet, which is what is allowing me to scry it, despite the fact that it's magically cloaked.
Right.
In a case very similar to what the Cryptodora was using.
Okay.
And he's got protections on the house, and he's some kind of the owner is some kind of he's something. I haven't figured out what he is yet, but he has an aura about him. Mortal wife, I'm assuming half mortal children.
Okay. And we're gonna be trying to take something from him?
Yep. Might be able to set up an even swap with him if we give him the mask, assuming he wants the thing.
Okay.
I'm saying this is how supervillains start.
Look, I haven't seen him use anything else he's got. It's like he's just a collector.
How much time have you spent looking at him?
Off and on for a couple of weeks now.
That's like little pockets in time, though.
I've spent more of the time than that looking just at his collection, so stuff doesn't come up missing very often.
Okay.
There's no guarantees.
I mean, I'm. If this is what you want to do, I will help you out with it. She's gonna go. I assume he sent like a PDF of the ritual or something.
Yeah, he'd have it written, or at least in his notepad of what he thinks needs to be done.
It's just like airdrops it.
I mean, there's also the idea if we can trick him into opening the case. I believe I've got a ritual that would allow us to teleport the amulet to the fragment I've got.
So let me see if I have this correct.
I already don't like this tone of voice.
We're going to attempt to steal something from somebody who is basically a broker of magical items that has a vault full of said magical items that is guarded by a bunch of, did you say minotaurs?
Well, 3 of them are.
I wasn't sure they were real.
One of them's a woman minotaur.
Alright, I wasn't gonna make distinctions, but okay. And we want to steal something from him.
Jarnia's got me half talked into swapping with him. I have seen him exchange one item for another with someone else once.
But either way, we need to get a phone number and get our foot in the door.
Correct.
Alright.
This is why we come to Cassie.
I've already been trying to get his phone number. So that was so Stuart could distract him on the phone. But anyway, this plan may work better.
I'll see what I can find. I know enough supernatural people, I might be able to find something. I can't guarantee it's going to be a quick thing, though. Some of them are very hard to get a hold of.
I'm sure if we started to focus on this too much, then the water tentacles start killing people in town. We're going to have to deal with that eventually.
To be fair, we should be dealing with that now. Considering the fact that y'all closed the portal that it came through. So now it's stuck here.
Or maybe that section of it's just going to die somewhere. Yeah, we can hope.
I don't think that's quite how it works.
You're very laissez-faire about a monster that's killing people in the town you live in.
Well, if I knew how to find it now, I'd already be looking.
All right.
And, it may not be a big enough tentacle to reach out of the sewer and get them, so maybe it's just sewer workers we'll have to worry about. I don't know. Is this town big enough to have a real sewer system?
Quentin, is this town big enough to have an actual sewer system?
Like, there are, sewers, yes, but, Probably not big ones, no.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the local towns like Hartselle. It's got a sewage system, but it's really just pipes.
Yeah. That's,
Now,
that's mainly what it is.
Downtown flood, so you've got storm drains big enough to walk through
Yeah.
under the town. But
There's probably a couple spots where yes, people can get down there, for repairs or anything like that, but mostly it's just pipes.
All I was saying to James is that just need to keep our options open. Make sure we have one that works. And if he's dumb enough to open a case and we can blink it in, sure.
All right. I'll pull some strings for you, see what I can find. No promises.
hey, that's fine. We're at the gathering information planning stage, so I'm not going to run off and try to do this by myself, in the next day or two or nothing.
I'm assuming I've got at least one batch of cookies done, so that they're nice and they're not so hot they're gonna burn your mouth, but they're still nice and soft.
Yeah. You took them out as you guys started talking about the heist.
We're eating while they're talking. We're eating cookies while we're talking about it.
James has got the jug of milk on the table, refilling his glass.
Stuart, you can smell the cookies now.
Stuart's had the movie on mute with just the subtitles for the last little while, and he's been listening in on this whole heist thing while watching the movie.
God damn it. That's very
Well, we
true.
weren't keeping a secret from him.
No, we weren't.
He's not about to get up and stop watching Back to the Future for this.
That's fair.
No, that's completely fair.
So he's skipping out on the cookies then?
No, because I did say that I was making a very special dozen just for Stuart.
I was
Which
about
is
to
the
say
ones that are
poisons going in them.
not poison.
Just laxative.
The cookies, the
God.
cookies specifically for Stuart. The cookies we made specifically for Stuart.
Yes,
Those cookies.
Stuart's cookies. No, it's just they're a little bit sweeter than every other batch of cookies that she makes. Because she adds just half a cup more sugar into that particular dozen.
Stuart,
Because
oh,
that's
Just
what
so that
Stuart
there's-
needs.
Yes, that is exactly what Stuart needs.
Why don't you put some caffeine in there while you're at it?
Because it would ruin the taste of the cookies. Clearly. Sugar is okay, caffeine is not. Plus, there's enough caffeine in the chocolate that she puts into it anyway.
Stuart just on a sugar high running around and being absolutely chaotic. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be absolutely chaotic, Stuart? More than usual?
Next time she's just or next time we play him, he's just yeah. All
But
over
then
the
halfway through
place.
sessions, the sugar crash hits.
I'll get a whole bunch of cocaine. It's
It's fine. We'll get there.
Not on stream.
This is sugar. Just sugar.
every now and then I just
Feel like a big
put a little bit of
face.
flour here.
I saw the face you made for a quick second and then you stopped.
Yeah, you want to do it?
You can,
That's where we find out. That's where we find out Bruno's been him an alternate persona the whole time.
Bruno's
Yeah, you
not
want
even real.
Stuart?
In all honesty, Stuart was just having a mental break. Bruno's not real.
There is no Bruno.
There is no Bruno. Madame Spinoli's just yeah, no, you can go. Take your brother. Yeah, you guys will live great. Here's $200. Get out.
If it hasn't already been established that you guys have met, that would be fantastic for me to do.
It could still be fantastic to do.
Stuart's a shapeshifter. Bruno and Stuart are never in the same place.
And you can hear Bruno, Stuart's oh, let me go get my brother. And then Stuart goes into the other room, and you can hear Stuart and Bruno talking. But Stuart comes back out, just him, and he's just he didn't want to come say hi.
Hey, Bruno, you want to come see my friends? No, it's alright. I got stuff to do. Are you sure? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I'll say hi for them.
Just make your deep voice louder, like, "Hi, I gotta go now. Bye."
Hello, Stuart's friend. That's it.
It's Endgame where we find Stuart just escaped like some sort of mental institute and it's insane asylum. You know. You can never.
Or he hasn't, and all of us are characters in his imagination.
Oh,
That would be the biggest fake out at the end, that this was all just a dream that Stuart had while locked in an insane asylum.
The water monster
Yeah.
is just like there's a leak in his.
You know, the last scene is him in the straight
Rocking
jacket,
back and forth.
and it's Bruno and the doctor standing outside talking. He just isn't getting any better.
Bruno is the doctor.
one of the orderlies has like a stick and is like, "Poof, poof, poof. Get up, Stuart."
Oh.
Well, I am getting some fucking real serious sucker punch vibes, and I don't like it.
I'm getting
Ooh.
some Shyamalan ding dong vibes.
All right. With some research done into the water creature and some talk about the heist, and just a good batch of cookies made between friends, we're gonna call it for the night. I know it's really early compared to how we usually say, but we are missing 2 people, and I want to be sure that they can also have some
Have some
moments-
cookies.
Have some cookies, exactly. Thank you. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors. That is dndbeyond.com. That is D, the letter N, D, beyond.com. And Lucky Dice Cafe. Of course, we do have our YouTube if you'd like to check it out, and our Patreon as well if you'd like to support us and see us do some fun new things. Next week for Monster of the Week, we'll be doing something a little bit different. So these lovely faces that you see here will be taking a break. So Morgan, James, Jernia, Cassie, Stuart, Ralph will be on a little bit of a hiatus. Next week we'll be coming in with some other characters. At least one is a familiar face to the Dire Bear channel. But we'll be doing a fun little one-shot before, or an extra fun little one-shot of Monster of the Week before we go on to our Christmas holidays. So do be sure to join us tomorrow for some more Descent into Avernus. And then, of course, on Saturday for the Stolen Cities. We will be back on Monday with the Troubleshooters. And Tuesday, it is your guys' last night for Valley by Night, right?
It is the big conclusion.
The big
I have a
conclusion.
grenade in my hand. I haven't
Yes,
thrown
last
it yet.
section ended with him catching a grenade that was thrown at him.
Oh.
And, then we'll find out, at the beginning of the next session whether it goes off in his hand or he gets to throw it.
I mean, I'm sure it goes off within that week.
Uh,
Oh my god, no.
It's a long fuse.
That is a very long fuse. Go. Jeez.
Well, they're vampires. They're immortal. They have to play the long game.
That's true.
Oh, right.
Just gotta make it.
Fair enough.
Just gotta make it. So please be sure to stay with us until next week, or at least until next week before we go on our Christmas holidays. Then we'll be off for 2 weeks, and we'll see you all in the new year after that. But I don't need to say bye until the new year, until next week. But thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you for being super active. Otter, I will make sure to let Cassie and Jernia know what boons they have, even though they won't get to play with them for a couple more weeks. So that'll be fun.
like 3 weeks. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys will survive. It gives me time to come up with what those boons are. I need to make a list. That's my first priority. But all right. Thank you all for joining. I always like to thank my players. So Cody is Stuart, Maddie is Cassie, Jason as James, and Jeremy as Jernia. We were missing Steve and Molly as Morgan and Ralph tonight. We hope to see them next week. But yeah, we'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.